Hey guys, welcome to the Red Vault again. Today we have the signature guitar of Phil Demmel from Machine Head, a 2008 made in Japan Jackson Demmelition V. So, Demmelition V of Phil Demmel. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of Machine Head or Phil Demmel. Of course, just because of my laziness about listening something new besides Megadeth. But this guitar is a dream for me since my childhood, since my high school years. While I was counting pennies to purchase a JS32 in my high school years, this guitar was one of the peak points of the Kashiнгaki factory. And you know, it was a dream for me. The look, the inner wings, those were one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And 6 months ago, I traded this guitar with a Gibson SG. And you know, it was one of the best trade deals I've ever made on a sentimental basis. The guitar had a crack on the low E string, but it had been replaced long before I put my hands on it. If you watch my KV1 Pro Dave Mustaine signature video, you'll probably remember how I talked about that guitar. Demmelition V, of course, it's not an equal, but it has the same neck profile and feeling. Yet, it's not a Dave Mustaine signature. Let's check the specs briefly before hearing that beast. We got an alder body, maple neck, and ebony fretboard trio like lots of my guitars. And there's a black binding. We have an EMG 85 and EMG 60 humbucker set, which was not my favorite, but it works. I was thinking about a Seymour Duncan replacement on the pickups, but actually I have lots of guitars with this configuration. Also, I don't like to make changes on signature guitars because it may sound unrealistic or meaningless to you, but I like to respect the choices of the artist, because if I saw you changing the pickups of my signature line, like if I had one, I would probably feel sad too. Anyway, we have an FRO 2000 on the bridge with a locking nut. Also, there's a PDX, PDX2 with basswood bodies and FR specials, and Indonesian Pro Series Phil Demmel, but I never played those. So the comments are only about the Japanese version of this guitar. Still, if you are in Turkey and have a different version of this guitar, just hit me up for a comparison video. Today we will play this guitar with my regular rig. You can get more information about this in my hybrid guitar rig video, but simply the sound that comes from Moore GE300 goes to both my cabinet and the IR loader in my computer, and you will hear the sound with the IR loader. About the guitar, it's currently tuned in E standard. I hope it makes lots of stuff more recognizable to you. But the funny thing, actually the guitar comes with drop B standard tuning with the matching gauges. So here's the EMG 81. And let's check the neck pickup with EMG 60. I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of sound when it comes to the riffing, but it can be good while playing in drop. Let's turn back to the bridge pickup. This guitar is totally brutal. The feel of this guitar is amazing. I can talk about the QC quality since this guitar is from 2008, but there's nothing major. You know, the paint is amazing. Those bevels also amazing. There's no problem. It's just perfect. Still, it might not be the best. It's probably not the best. But if you find one and you have enough to buy it, go for it. Because if you got one of those, you won't need a replacement. As a high-end guitar, there's nothing else much to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to share your thoughts and comments, like and subscribe. See ya.